Hello, day trippers, and welcome to another episode of PA in a Day. And welcome back. Well, today we're going to take a little trip to a Pocono region celebrated tradition. It was established in 1978, as a matter of fact, and it's called the Shops at American Candle. We always call it the American Candle Factory because they do have, or at least they used to. We haven't been here in years, but they used to have candle making right there in front of you. They had demonstrations. The place is set up like barns inside. There's some elegant spots in there. It's really nice. So I'm dressed to the hilt for it, you can tell. The clothes look familiar. Alright, look, full disclosure, we're filming 2 episodes back-to-back here, but the other one was Kalahari. We just got done with it. But we're going down here now because they are close in proximity, and with me having been sick, we didn't want to travel too far. I'm actually already worn out, but we're going to do a good show here, and it's going to be beautiful. So we're coming down, we're heading towards the southern Poconos right now. This particular place is, from our home, it's what, about 20 minutes? If you're lucky. I don't have the GPS on, but it is in Bartonsville, Pennsylvania, which is right outside Tannersville, and it just has to be seen and experienced to understand what I mean. The place is really nice inside. So, like I said, since 1978, Liza and I had been up here many, many times, and it's been, the years slip by. So we're going again today for you guys, and we're going to highlight it, and I do recommend this for a day trip, and if you come out here, plan to spend 2 to 3 hours in the store, I'd say. I mean, if you want to see and experience everything they have. So, excuse me, still getting over that. Without further ado, we're heading there now. We'll be there in about, 5 minutes. And due to the magic of editing, you're already there. Rolled ice cream shop. That's inside. And if I'm not mistaken, that's homemade. This is the entryway to the candle shop. And as you can see, there's so much more here than just candles. If you want candy, they have the old-fashioned barrels. And you pay by the pound. I used to love this as a kid. And of course, you got some Pocono t-shirts back there, which might be silly for me to buy because I live in the Poconos. Advertising the locals, No, I would be fine. I may be hard-pressed to find a hat here, though, for our next production. Which I might mention, I already know where we're going. There's Liza checking out the chocolate. The toy geek in me, I swear. That looks suspiciously like Optimus Prime. They're not Legos, but they look like Legos. There's a shark. Ooh. Yeah, this is like a big souvenir shop without the benefit of a draw. Other than, of course, the candle making, which I'm hoping they're doing today. See if I can find a refrigerator magnet here. Swarovski crystal back there as well. These barrels go on forever. I can feel my sugar going up in my system just by looking at them. But it's very Pocono. Very Pocono. You'd have to live here to understand that. Here she comes. Checking out the wares. Yeah, like I said, this place is pretty big inside. So I said, it's been 2 or 3 hours here. All kinds of novelty candy. Oy, oy, oy. No chocolate covered peanuts, so. Oh, they have it set up like an old soda shop back there, you can see. And it's set up for Valentine's Day, actually. Today is Valentine's Day, and I also might mention, today is the 1-year anniversary of our show. Last year on this date, we did our first episode, our inaugural video, which was the American Dream Mall. So we're nowhere near as far today, obviously. But you know what? It's a nice little commemoration. Here we are a year later. And I believe, what, 19 or 20 videos in? Yeah, they have local wine here. Yeah, there's a little soda shop set up. So once you get past the food area here, you enter into the gifts area. I believe that's what you'd call it. And there is a lot in here. This is what I'm talking about the elegance. I mean, it's, you know, not New York City elegant, but it's got its own country charm. And there's so much. And of course, back here is their candles. Almond, apple spice, apricot, balsam fir, black cherry. I mean, so many. Blueberry. Oh, they have citronella. But it goes on and on here. All back in there. All these are candles here, both sides. And they are made on premises. There's some votives. Pillar candles. Of course, unscented. But what's the fun in that, right? Yeah, candles are 15 apiece. And they do burn for how many hours, Liza, do you think? Wouldn't even be an adventure? But we're partial to the jar candles.
Yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna do that one table up in my own Pandora because we've been really busy there for Valentine's.
What is that one? Sandalwood.
And Nancy's got this big display back there, and I gotta get that.
And believe me, there's a lot of that in here. Popping the lids off and taking a sniff. That's not bad, actually. 6 for $75, roughly. What do you got?
It's not too bad.
Patchouli.
Yeah. It's actually a lighter scent of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Still getting on film exactly what you're doing there. So what are you doing, placing wicks?
Yeah.
Very nice. And this is the candle making area, as a matter of fact. All the ones out in the shelves you're seeing. And this gentleman here and this gentleman back here are working on those right now. And they were kind enough to acquiesce for us to film. So he's placing wicks in the candles. But this is true artisanship.
Our high-tech tea pitcher.
Hey, that's all right. Sometimes the old ways work better. Have you been doing this long?
About a year.
About a year?
Been a chef most of my life. So
Okay.
They're both jobs sort of similar.
I can see that in most respects, actually. Except, of course, for the edible nature.
Yeah.
Liza's currently looking for cents here, she's going to be getting $6 or $75. So, and I see that as a bargain. I really do for these type of candles, handmade, homemade.
He's really mad at me. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
And this is the area where I was highlighting before with the Swarovski. This jewelry in here is high end. It really is nice. And back here, of course, there's all kinds of cookie jars and some holiday stuff still making its face apparent in February. And of course, who doesn't like the Grinch? It looks almost like Beatrix Potter. It's Disney princesses. Oh, of course. DC. Oh, Liza would love that. She's a huge Aquaman fan. And I'm not talking about the Jason Momoa Aquaman. She likes the old, late 60s. Which that looks just like him. I gotta show that to her. Of course, the Joker. Liza, did you see this Aquaman? No, you'll like it. There's a lot of Disney behind me here. And of course, who does not like Snoopy? There's Woodstock. It's Liza's favorite character. As a matter of fact, she has a tattoo of Woodstock. Under the sea. That's where we'll be. My time of year. Halloween. But I always like these snow villages. It's too expensive for my taste. You can get so much money into these. There's the Ghostbusters. The firehouse. But look at that there. I mean, it's worth it, but it's $175. Ecto 1, Peter, and Egon. But I like the traditional stuff. There's the bowling. What is that? Little inn, Irish pub, and a Dickens village. Did you see the Ghostbusters? The firehouse is there. Classic American Gothic. I think Liza and I modeled for that. This side is more in a Christmas flavor. There's some traditional church. Traditional houses, I was going to say. North Pole Pizza. I like the mitten. Nina's Knit Mittens. And up this ramp is another little area.
He's home now.
Oh, look at that. Halloween villages. Oh, man, could I get into that. A lot of it's Disney themed, though. You can see it. Not that that's a bad thing, but I'm just not a huge Disney fan. Pennywise.
And he made the kid apologize to all the families that he did.
Did he pass me out on the walk?
And some lawn ornaments. Get towards springtime, so it's not unwarranted. And I'm talking over the music again so I don't get tagged. There. Some bird houses back here. That's beautiful, actually. It seems like just about every season you could want is in here. Some horses. Of course, a higher-end Disney showcase. Nightmare Before Christmas. There is one more segment to go through here. And now you're going to go down a ramp. You can see they're gearing up for Easter. Very nice. They do have a little clothing section here too. Very stylish. Sorry. Usually you'll find German short hair pointer signs and things like that, but this is a first, and this is what our girl church is. So this is going home. More of the Disney flavor. Stitch. Yeah, they have a whole pet section over here. Higher end stuff too, it's nice. Yeah, I know. Liza, all her request was today was to get some chocolate covered peanuts, and son of a gun if that's the only thing they don't have here. Which is a common trait, actually. I'm kind of surprised. Vanilla Tootsie Rolls, I haven't seen those in ages. You gonna get those? And that, my friends, is the Shops at American Candle, or as we always called it, the American Candle Factory. And like I said, you saw inside, there's just so much to see. It's just such a beautiful little place. No. There's a lot of variety, and it's a nice day trip to get away, even if you're traveling, an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, even 2 hours if you're coming in from a city. It's just a place you could while away, like I said, 2-3 hours. It'll be a nice add-on if you're going to, I don't know, well, Kalahari or something like one of the lodges up there, or one of the inns. You can always stop by and see what you can find. Have the kids go in and get some candy. But I do recommend the place highly. Liza and I both. But I want to thank you for watching today, of course. And if you like what you see here today, please subscribe. Give us a like on the video if you like what you see. Hit the notification bell, please. And that way you'll know of other videos we're putting out for different day trips from the southern Poconos within the 2.5 hour range in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, wherever. Maryland stretches into that. We haven't been down there yet for the show, but I got plans. Anyway, and leave a comment down below if you've been there or if you have questions. And until next time, thank you again, and keep on tripping.